Hey guys, it's Kim
and Shay,
and today we're going to be discussing Basketball Wives Season 6, Episode 6 now. And oh my God,
that was a mess.
Was it a mess? Like, I mean, it was so much stuff going on with this new girl, Cristen.
Yeah.
And this stylist, Sanaya. And
wait, we got to start with how the episode began.
It's just, ugh.
I know, right? It was frustrating to watch.
So in the beginning, Evelyn, Shaunie, and Tami are headed up to Palm Springs because Evelyn wants to celebrate the fact that she's got several eggs that through the IVF treatment that she's been doing. She wanted to celebrate with the girls and bring them to Palm Springs.
She got like 20 something, right?
Yes, 27 or something like that, which seems to be a good number. Like, because I guess some people only get like a few eggs.
Well, she said that he was a different doctor she went to see. The first doctor only got like 5 or 6. Wow. And this doctor got her 27, so that's 26 or whatever. So that's
she'll have a good chance possibly this time around.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully so. But she was just discussing in the car in the truck with the girls, how much she wants to give Cristen a makeover.
Yeah, she was telling Tami and Evelyn that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that was Evelyn. She was telling Tami and Shaunie that.
Yep, she was telling Tami and Shaunie about how she wants to get this girl Cristen a makeover. Well, she already mentioned that before, but she got a few tricks up her
She
sleeve.
Annoying me with this whole makeover thing.
It was
somebody said, I be all on Twitter, right, looking at the hashtags and stuff. And somebody was like, the person who she should have been trying to give a makeover is Tami, but they scared of each other, so she would never do that.
Oh my God.
They do seem like they all scared of each other, don't they?
They really do. Jackie's real timid around everybody. She tiptoes. She's walking on the
We talked about her last episode. She let them play her so scandalous.
Yes. But
they all scared of each other.
But you know what? This is the problem I got with Evelyn. This whole episode. Not really the whole episode, but definitely at this time around when they get Tami, Evelyn, and Shaunie all arrive to this house that Evelyn rented for the weekend for the girls. And the problem I have is you knew what this place looked like. You had to because you researched on it. You rented it. And you knew that it had a dungeon in the basement.
This is my theory. My theory is that production think it's funny to always give somebody the messed up bedroom.
Yeah.
Because they do it on Black Ink.
Yeah.
Remember on Black Ink Crew, did you see the episode where they was going to that tattoo place? They was going to Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico or something like that. Oh. Wherever they went to this tattoo convention. They couldn't get in, which was terrible because the guy who did Caesar's cousin, I can't remember his name, but he messed up the paperwork, so they couldn't even get in. So they took a trip to another country.
Wow.
For no reason. But anyway, so they get there, and then it was a bunch of fights over the bedrooms and who was gonna stay where. Mm-hmm. I feel like people do this, and that's another VH1 show. So maybe they do this because they think it's funny. Because when you seen them 2 cots,
you seen the 2 things like bunk beds that no grown woman can fit in, for one, or be comfortable. Right, to be comfortable. And then you got an air mattress that's going to be in the middle of everywhere.
Didn't it look like them 2 beds? Didn't it look like when you see the videos of artists on the tour bus?
Yeah, it's like 2 bunk beds. Like, how you going to be on a vacation?
The mattress probably not even comfortable.
Right, a vacation to be sitting up and I'm sorry, I'm claustrophobic. So there's no way I'm going to sit somewhere and the walls right there. Like,
yes,
sleep with a wall right there, especially if you normally sleep in a queen or a king size bed anyway.
And then they do that first come first serve. But funny how it's always Shaunie's crew, who gets the best
there
room.
First,
and they always end up. It just happens like that. Even if they don't get there first, they never end up in the bedrooms with. So that's how you know that it's planned because the executive producer of the show never ends up in those beds.
Right.
That's how you know it's always planned.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was cute because it's not that many of them. So you telling me that you couldn't find a 5 or 6 bedroom house where you just put 2 full-size beds in one room?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't find one house with enough bedrooms for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody knew about that.
But my thing is, if I was one of these chicks on these shows, I would be like, okay, send me the address of where we staying ahead of time.
Right.
And then I'm going to rent a house, like, not too far from y'all. That way, if y'all try to pull that, y'all sleeping on the bunk bed stuff, I have another house that I already rented. I mean, y'all all be pretending like y'all got this much money anyway.
Exactly.
They all be acting like they all balling.
Always.
So if you got cash on hand like that, why not use it to your benefit?
I would have, because that, I'm sorry, even if I show up late or whatnot, I'm not about to sleep on no doggone bunk bed. Somebody on top or below me, like, I'm not having that.
Child bye. Now, was it this episode? Am I going back another episode? Was it this episode where they went to look up getting the bellies done or something like that?
That was the last episode, because that's the episode.
Okay, so because they had Evelyn talked about getting that girl a makeover in that episode too, and they laughed at her.
Yes. Yeah.
See, this is my thing. How she end up crying this episode talking about how she didn't mean to make her feel that way, but you was laughing at her, and then she acknowledged it. She was like, I know I laughed about it. I was just like, girl.
Yeah, and then talk about she felt so bad. She felt so bad.
Am I the only one who noticed she was crying with no tears?
Yeah.
She had no tears.
She had no tears. And then it just, you seen a little bit of genuine, but you see she felt bad about what she said.
She felt
guilty.
I felt like it was more of a guilty conscience and less of like, I feel where you're coming from. It was more like, I look like a horrible person now.
Right. That's the whole thing.
She felt bad because she looked bad.
Yeah.
Not because she made the other girl feel bad, because Evelyn has done worse.
And then she was like, are you crying? Are you about to cry? Like, I like Cristen as a person. And I feel for her.
I like her too.
I feel for her because it's like, this girl, despite however she dresses, it's not like she dresses that bad. Like, she can't go out with you at all, period. But,
I mean, she did look a mess in the biker shorts.
She did.
But, like we said before, you ain't seen her in that many outfits to even know if she can dress yet. It could have been just a bad day.
Exactly. And she's naturally beautiful. So you see sometimes when she don't wear makeup and when she does wear makeup. She's really pretty. Right. And some people can't pull that off. Period.
Yeah.
So, when Cristen gets there, because she arrived after them. She arrived after them, and then,
and that's when I thought it was so funny, was trying to get that mattress out the bed.
Why didn't y'all just take the air out and then just replug it in? Come on now.
It wouldn't have been as funny.
Y'all, so genius. I love how Malaysia came up in there like, oh, this is what I'm.
But then you don't see Malaysia leave, so that means she slept there.
Everybody did.
Her and Jackie slept in them bunk beds.
The Bonnie Jill chick came.
But they didn't show where she was sleeping though, because there wouldn't have been enough beds for her.
No, they sure didn't.
So she probably stayed at a hotel.
Right, and Jackie was there.
Jackie in Malaysia is
I'm not sleeping down there. That scared me.
Yeah, Jackie said she's gonna sleep on the air mattress.
Yeah, so that means Malaysia and that Bonnie Jill girl had to been down there then.
Child, would have been me.
No.
If I was Malaysia and I got, listen, you got enough money to at least get a hotel room.
You're not finna keep me down in no dungeon.
I think that was shady.
Yeah, it really was.
But they do it every time.
Yeah.
They do it every time. I don't understand why nobody has ever thought, okay, I said it, they did it last year too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was fighting over bedrooms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They've done it so many times. Why? I don't think was it in Portugal that they fought over bedrooms?
I can't remember. No,
it was another trip. I think they went to Palm Springs another time.
Wow.
And it was a fight over bedrooms or something. But anyway, they've had a fight over bedrooms before. I don't understand why nobody has really thought oh, okay, well, let me just get my own hotel room just in case. Or let me just rent a house down the street. I'm sorry. If I would have seen that, I'm heading out. It's not happening. But I love how the fact that when all the girls got there, arrived there, or whatever, that night they sat at the table and they was playing that. Not Truth or Dare. It wasn't Truth or Dare. Never have I ever.
And how Tami called Evelyn out again
because Malaysia said never have I ever. What was the never have I ever's?
It was Malaysia said never have I ever slept with a married man.
But they was saying some ones before that. Never have I ever had sex in a public place.
Right.
Which I thought was funny because I was looking around like, who the freaks that had sex in the park?
You already know Jackie and even Shaunie. Even Shaunie would put her head or put her finger down or whatever because I guess she has too. But Yeah.
Yeah, when she said never have I Malaysia.
And somebody was like, really, Shaunie?
Never have I ever slept with a married man.
And that's
and Evelyn looked at Tami.
Yeah.
They gonna say I've never slept with a married man.
And Tami like Evelyn. And then for an instant I'm like, oh crap, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue right here because they just got over their problem.
Yep.
And now Malaysia, big old mouth had to say never have I. But you know what? She did that on purpose.
It was funny as hell.
She did that on purpose.
It's another reason why I find Malaysia to be very funny.
She did that on purpose.
Everybody has their favorites on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Some people's favorite is Tami. Some people's favorite is Evelyn. I like Tami because she funny as hell.
Oh
Tami cracks me up. She was like, bitch, you know who husband you slept with.
Because he was mine.
Yep.
So
And
Evelyn,
she was like, well, I guess I'll put my finger down, but y'all was technically getting a divorce.
right. But technically, they're still married.
If you're getting a divorce, that means you're not divorced. So you did sleep with a married man, so you might as well put the finger down.
Right. So that was funny. But then we go to the next morning. That's when all the drama starts. Because
wait, no, we can't skip the part where Malaysia asked him about Brandi.
But see, this is the thing.
This was at the same table when they was asking about the never have I ever.
But Tami was being honest.
But we just got to bring that up because it do come up again.
Well, she said that I don't want any type of relation. Basically,
but I like the way that Malaysia brought it up though, because she was saying like, I'm watching y'all be best friends with each other, and I miss my best friend.
And I get that. I can understand being around a group of women who you don't really have that much of a close connection with, but you have a connection with somebody who they all don't like. So she wanted to bring that up, like, how do you guys feel about Brandi? And of course, Tami and her have met previously about, Tami's like, I like you, I don't like her. Right. You know, I don't want to be associated with her.
And then she broke it down, like, I feel like she was behind that whole situation with Duffy.
And I get that. Like,
but somebody brought up, like, okay, why? Because Tami kept saying that. She didn't want to be around Brandi because she felt like Brandi was the person who egged it on, and that Brandi had made a specific statement, something about like, don't let her do you like that or something like that. And somebody was saying on social media, well, why didn't the cameras catch Brandi saying it? But you do catch Brandi kind of egging her on a little bit. You saw it at the table when she was like, for real, or however she broke it down. But my thing is this: whatever people will say in public, they will say even more in private. So it's not hard for me to believe that if Brandi was trying to egg her on at the table, she was really egging her on off camera too. Yes, like, girl, you gonna let her play you like that? And that's why it would make sense that later on, when they see each other again on that rooftop, then all of a sudden she big and ballsy and she wanna. But she should have. Now I got a problem with you. And when Tami was walking away, she was still talking trash and all that stuff. Well, yeah. So I get what Tami's saying. Like, your girl was egging it on, right? And she was being an instigator. But this is why I don't like Brandi. But this is the thing, like, I feel like Malaysia, when this episode, like, I kind of felt back and forth with Malaysia because I get where she's coming from. She want to get their perspective on what they feel about Brandi because she misses her friend. Right. You get what I'm saying? And Shaunie was like, I don't. But she can't force them. But see, that's the problem I have with Malaysia at this point because you were trying to force something upon a group of people. And they all grown. And we've all, I don't know if all of you have, but I've been in a situation with a friend where it was like, okay, I really don't want to invite her. And it's not really my fault because the person, like, say we go over someone's house, Shay, and we go over, we're going to just throw out her name. We're going to throw out a girl's name. Tiffany. And Shay and I are both cool with Tiffany. And then we'll just put Duffy back in because I don't want to put this person's name out, but we'll put Duffy. Mm-hmm. And Tiffany and Duffy don't get along. Yeah. But we get along with both of them. Mm-hmm. And how uncomfortable it feels to go, Tiffany is throwing the party and Tiffany and Duffy, like I said, don't get along. So Tiffany's throwing a party and we're both invited. Mm-hmm. Shay and I are both invited. But Duffy isn't because she causes too much drama. Mm-hmm. So she's left out because we said we can't bring her. So now we got a situation where Duffy's upset. Why didn't you bring me? Duffy, in this situation, Duffy is Brandi. Well, we didn't bring you because you're not friends with. And Malaysia needs to understand. But we have had an issue where we have a certain friend. Kim and I have a certain friend. Yes. Who Kim been closer with the girl longer than me because I don't really care for the girl. Yeah. But she always bringing around a certain person that nobody likes. Yeah.
And the fact that,
and it's always like, and it's gotten to the point where we just stop inviting that certain person because we know she gonna bring around somebody nobody in our group like.
and you don't want to, and that's the thing, like,
it's like Malaysia gonna X herself out of the group because she's trying to force something that doesn't need to be forced. I love Malaysia. Malaysia is my favorite.
I love her, and I love how real she is.
but
But you can't force friendship. You cannot force friendship because once that bridge is burned, it's burned. You can't rebuild it.
You might be rebuilding, but it's not up to you. It's up to the people who burned it in the first place.
And that person specifically said, "I don't want no relationship with this person," and I told you why.
And Brandi and I'm sorry, not Brandi. Tami has made it very clear she wants nothing to do with Brandi.
And
now I will say this for Tami. Tami cannot keep pretending like Brandi is the cause of all of it because Tami, you still a grown woman.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I wouldn't have gone running down that street in Portugal. Nobody can make you do, as a 40-something-year-old woman, what you don't want to do.
Right.
So, while I will agree that Brandi was antagonizing the situation and, being a pot stirrer or whatever, you cannot put your actions at Brandi's feet.
Exactly.
You can put her instigating at her feet. You can call her to the table for the stuff that she's done, but you also have to, woman up, as they say, and on your own part. And I wish Malaysia kind of would have said that. But I think Malaysia was biting her tongue in that minute because she was kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
But Malaysia did say she can't keep holding Brandi responsible for Duffy's behavior.
And I was about to say
it's three people in this situation who need to own their own behavior.
Right.
That's Brandi, Duffy, and Tami.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tami got to own her stuff too. Nobody told you to go running down the street in Portugal. Nobody told you to attack that girl on that rooftop.
Right.
When you started walking away, even though she was yelling at you from behind, you should have kept walking.
Right.
So at the end of the day, yes, Brandi was instigating, but at the same time, you are a grown woman and you have to be responsible for your behavior, and you cannot put all of that on Brandi. I don't even like Brandi, but you cannot hold her feet to the fire for your behavior, for your choices.
Right.
That was your choice to stand there. Remember they was talking and she just took off running?
Yes.
She didn't even know where she was running to.
I don't know.
Like the producer, they showed it on camera. The producer was like, "Where are you going?" Like, you can't. Brandi wasn't standing there when that moment happened.
No.
You went running down the street on your own. I get that you were amped up and you were heated.
Yeah.
But at the same time, to say that that's her fault, that means that Brandi has control over your emotions. That means that Brandi controls how you behave.
Exactly.
If a person can push you to that limit or to that level, that means that they control you and everything and how you do it, when you do it, why you do it, where you do it.
And then you not taking ownership of what's going on with you. So.
Okay. And Tami, this ain't the first time you done want to pop a chick.
No.
So, okay, you done pop Evelyn before.
Right.
I'm not saying Evelyn didn't deserve it. I'm just saying you pop people before.
Right.
So you can't blame all of that on Brandi because you have a history of getting physical with people anyway. I like Tami, I really do, but you cannot hold Brandi's feet to the fire for your choice.
I agree. She can't blame her for all of that.
I wouldn't want to hang out with her ass either. But she is not the reason why you took off running in Portugal.
Right.
You the reason you took off running in Portugal. That was your choice, okay?
Man.
You want to be Jackie Joyner-Kersee in that moment. That was you was Usain Bolt. That was you, boo. That was not her.
I kind of felt bad for Malaysia though at that point because she's just like, dang, I can't get through to these.
Yeah,
chicks.
because it's like it's her versus all of them.
Yeah,
and Jackie not gonna back her.
Oh no,
because Jackie's scared of them. Even though Jackie and Malaysia supposed to be cool,
they supposed to be cool, but still, like she's gonna, At
the end of the day, I understand why Malaysia kind of bit her tongue because at the end of the day, she kind of in the lion's den a little bit in that scene.
Yeah,
she's sort of at the table by herself
because she was like, you guys all have a relationship,
even though they like her, so to speak. Right. They like her, but she not as close to them as they are with each other, and she kind of intimated to that by saying, "Y'all sitting there together. I miss my friend,"
and I get that. I understand. And I think anybody, if you've ever been in a situation where you have two separate friendships with these different people who don't like each other, you kind of can relate to that,
right?
But, and it gets deeper with that situation later that we'll talk about because it just,
yeah. Okay, so we'll be moving to the next day.
We moving into the morning because the morning they had that breakfast, and that's when it just broke because They all sitting out having mimosas.
This is where Evelyn made me remember the old Evelyn that I didn't like.
Yeah, girl. So, Cristen, we gonna give you a I want to give you a makeover.
But once again, you had conversations with this girl. Now she done told you she's uncomfortable with her body weight. Right. Now I didn't even realize she had said that to Evelyn. Maybe that was in a private conversation that wasn't on camera. But I guess she basically said, "I've told you that I was uncomfortable with my weight."
She opened
with
up
my body weight because I lost the baby.
Right. She had the miscarriage at 4 months.
Yeah.
And so your body has already started to grow in certain areas, and so she's you can tell that she's self-conscious about that, trying to get it together, and the fact that Evelyn was just like, well, I'm going to give you a makeover.
But my problem with Evelyn is, why did she do that in front of everybody?
Because she genuinely
you were trying to embarrass that girl.
She did not
You were trying to humiliate that girl.
That's how I felt. And the fact that what really stuck out to me is, you said you're going to give this girl a makeover, and then who pops up? The girl, Sanaya. The
who shouldn't be giving anybody a makeover. Listen, she is a very attractive girl, but her personality is ugly.
So you didn't even give her the okie doke, like, is this okay if I give you a makeover?
You didn't even ask her. You want a quote unquote surprise.
Right.
That's not no surprise. That's an ambush.
And the fact that
there is a difference between a surprise and an ambush. That was in an ambush because now if I choose not to do it, now I look like a sore sport.
Right.
Now y'all can make it look like I'm a crybaby, and I don't think her crying was her being a crybaby.
No, it was. Listen,
she was genuinely having an emotional moment.
She had a problem. Who? First of all, the Sanaa girl, the way she was talking to this girl.
Well, we didn't even get to that part yet. Let's just focus on the fact that even when she got up to walk away, Evelyn was still basically making comments like, yeah, she kind of needed, like, oh, I hope she's not upset with me. And then in the same breath, but girl, the way she was dressed in biker shorts. Okay, the biker shorts were not cute.
It wasn't.
But at the same time, first of all, it's not your place to tell a girl how to dress. It's not your place. If you don't like how she dressed, then don't hang out with her.
Right.
It's not your place to tell her how to dress. That's number one.
Exactly.
Number two, Evelyn has not always been the most fashionable. She has some questionable fashion choices in her past as well.
Yeah.
All of them have.
Yeah.
You know what? And on top of that, fashion, that's to each his own. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
However you style yourself.
That's how some people just like certain things.
Right.
So that's not to say that Evelyn is the best dresser in the world, because all of that just depends on how you see fashion in the beginning.
Exactly.
So who are you to tell this girl she need a makeover? But to tell her in front of everybody is a sure sign that you were trying to embarrass her, because you knew ahead of time you wanted to do it, because you've been talking about it for 2 episodes.
And the girl had to walk away because.
And then when she came back, you was still like, yeah, this is not a bad thing.
And that's when that stylist
which kind of felt condescending to me. Like, yeah, okay, put your feelings aside. We're gonna do what I want to do. Right. I want to give you a makeover. Now pretend you okay with it, basically. Because you don't really give a shit how the girl feel, because you didn't say, okay, you want me to cancel it. The girl's coming, but I could just tell her never mind.
Right.
She could just come and hang out.
She never said that.
Right.
She never said that.
The stylist doesn't have to style you.
Right.
She could just come and hang out with us. I'm sorry if you were offended. Mm-hmm. Let's move on to something else. You never offered that either. So you didn't give a shit about how the girl felt about it. Mm-hmm. You didn't care.
No.
You wanted to have a good scene. You knew it wasn't going to end well. You could tell by the way the girl reacted in the beginning. When she got up to walk away, and then you didn't get up to go see if she was okay.
No, Jackie went up there to see if she was okay.
But you was the one who upset her.
Yeah.
But you're not. And then people will argue, well, it's Jackie's friend. It doesn't matter. Jackie not the one who upset the girl. You are.
Right.
You don't even know her to be telling her she need a makeover.
But Jackie said, I didn't know nothing about this.
Jackie lying ass. Let me tell you something. If Jackie told me the sky was blue, I would look out the window and check. Jackie lies so damn much.
She lies so much.
Jackie lied about shit she don't even need to lie about now. In this situation, I think that Jackie lied because she felt like shit.
Yeah.
Because she was
knew
sitting in that restaurant when they was all talking about it.
If I was Jackie, I would have said, listen.
It was a conversation.
I found out about this when I was there, and I told her specifically, don't do this, because she's going to feel uncomfortable.
Like, I thought that I told them no,
and they would have listened, because I know you. She said, I didn't know nothing about this, basically, and, da 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 da.
She might have been mad at you in the moment for telling the truth, but in the long term, she not gonna look at you like a liar.
Right, because now
you look like
a liar. You basically are a liar.
It's crazy.
And the fact
shit that Jackie should tell the truth about, she never do.
No, she doesn't. And she always somehow be in the middle.
Cause she put herself there, just like Shaunie. They always find a way to
put themselves.
Evelyn too.
Yeah.
Evelyn too.
Yeah.
Evelyn had found herself in the middle of the shit. I bet you there was the producers who was like, somebody, we gotta
figure out
this girl, this stylist on the show.
Right.
So a great way to do it would be to say one of these girls need a makeover. Pick somebody. You know
that's what they do. They pick this new girl who's gone through so much within the last, year
but
maybe.
Evelyn could have been a big dog about it and been like, you know what? I'm sorry that you hurt. If you don't want to do it, I'll be the butt of the joke, and we'll let her give me the makeover.
Right. Something. I mean, damn. Because that outfit.
Or I'll get the makeover with you.
That outfit? Come on now.
I'll do it with you.
This Tanaya chick?
So then she walk up with her, remember, what did she call it? Wolf pussy?
Yeah.
That's what she called Jackie's outfit.
That fur,
okay.
that
yeah, she
fur.
walked up with a wolf's ass on her collar.
Yes.
Because that fur, and then
the girl,
Cristen was like, what is she wearing?
She is
how you gonna give me a makeover? And you walk up looking ghetto and whatever. I think she called her ratchet or
she
something.
called her ghetto or something. And then the fact the girl kept saying this is ghetto chic. Like the girl clearly.
First of all, you can't style me if you think ghetto and chic
supposed to go together. No.
You listen, it's nothing wrong with being, I guess people call it ghetto fabulous. So I guess you can have ghetto chic, but as a stylist, you're supposed to know that you're not supposed to impose your style on another person.
Exactly. Because this is girl, you don't even know. First of all, you don't even know this girl.
You didn't ask her no questions about her style.
She said that. She was like, I didn't know that you went through all of this or whatever.
You didn't ask her no questions. You didn't ask her what are you comfortable wearing? What are you
your body
comfortable
structure?
In? What kind of shoes do you like? Do you like stilettos? Do you like wedges? There's some chicks who don't like heels at all.
And the fact that she had all these different colored wigs out, maybe the girl don't want to wear wigs. You know what I mean?
And who the hell walking around with a blue wig on anyway?
Pink.
I mean, well, no, blue can look cute. Actually, I've seen girls with blue hair, and it looks cute on some people. But if that's not your style, see, if you're gonna be a stylist, you have to come in with a certain. It's like being a hairstylist.
Yeah,
right? Kim is a hairstylist.
You have to personally get to know the person, because this is the first time you meet them, right?
Exactly.
You gotta know their likes, their dislikes, what their lifestyle is. This girl may not want to dress like this all the time.
Exactly.
You gotta think about, the responsibility of her being a mom and trying to be a wife to somebody, because she want to marry that guy. So if she's going to dress a certain kind of way, do you think he wants her to go out there looking like that?
Right. And then if you're going to give somebody a makeover, you make sure that your makeover is it makes sense to that person. Otherwise, your makeover is only going to last for one day. Because she going to take that off and be like, girl, I would never wear that. And I'm never going to wear it again. So your makeover then failed because you didn't get to know the girl. No. You failed to get to know her. Yeah. Therefore, whatever you chose to put her in, she's not even going to stay in because she don't even like what you decided for her to wear.
Exactly. So basically, that whole... that was just the beginning of it.
It was a mess.
It was the beginning of them, her, Sanaya wanting to style Cristen. And then the fact that, this girl sitting here crying while they trying to get her makeup on her. And, Evelyn's coming in, I'm so sorry. And, just the whole
Evelyn was crying after the girl started crying. And Evelyn wasn't even really crying. But the girl was crying because that stylist was rude. That chick was rude.
Very rude, unprofessional,
disrespectful.
The mean that because she kept, this is what I wanted to say.
People not ugly, they just broke.
She kept putting her in a broke category.
She kept calling her broke. She talked about her body weight.
Yes.
She tried to pretend like she didn't say nothing about her body. She basically called the girl fat in so many words.
And she sat up there and lied too.
She basically called her fat in so many words.
And this girl's going through some personal issues you didn't even get to a chance to know her.
Going through personal stuff. How unprofessional.
She's got
to be one of the most. This cannot be good for business.
No, it's not.
Because I promise you, if I was a celebrity hiring a stylist, her name would be off my list.
I would never hire her.
She was so rude. She was so nasty. She was so disrespectful.
Yes, and I don't like the fact that she just kept bringing up the finance part. The girl was like, what do you know about my finances? She was like, well, it's just a name. But you kept saying it.
But you're referencing that meme in this moment, which tells me that's you think it applies to me.
Right.
You think it applies to me.
I can't budget, like talk about budgeting. It's about your budget or whatever.
You're referencing it because you think it applies.
And it doesn't. And then you
But even if it did, you are unprofessional.
Very much
on a whole other level.
Very much so.
This girl, she was the utmost disrespectful. And her outfit wasn't even cute.
It wasn't cute. Both times she was on wasn't even cute.
I see so many quote unquote stylists that I be looking at like, child, girl, I would not put $1 in your pocket to make me look like that. And it was just crazy to me. And then when Cristen walked out and was upset, and then Evelyn fake crying her ass off with no tears.
Right.
Then they all come in the kitchen. Well, first, at least Tami and them told her she was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tami was like, if that was me, I would have probably,
but she wouldn't have done that to Tami.
No, she wouldn't have, because she kind of gets Tami.
But when Tami and them call her out, she backpedaled.
Yeah,
she backed down real quick, which tells me she is the type of chick who want to start drama to be seen, but then when it comes to going at the people on the show who are regulars and all that stuff, who've been known for being on the show for popping off on people. Yeah. Now you want to pretend like you didn't mean it like that and all that stuff. You another Jackie, you pick and choose who you go off on based on whether or not they will get in your ass.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Evelyn do that too.
Yes, she does.
Evelyn doesn't do it as much though.
No.
Evelyn speaks her mind, but she picks and chooses who she goes off on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her off this season though, so maybe she is changing. But this didn't show her in a good light, in my opinion.
It to me, it just made.
It was not a good look for Evelyn.
It made her look like, I just want to play a victim in some kind of way to me. Like, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean it.
The villain and the victim.
I didn't mean it. I'm
you
sorry.
Was shading the hell out that girl, laughing at that girl when y'all went to go to that place.
But when you face to face with her, you like, oh my God, I didn't.
Even when she got up and walked away at the breakfast, you was still talking trash about her outfit. So all that apologetic stuff Evelyn did, I know a lot of people fell for it. I didn't.
I didn't.
First of all, because your tears was fake. You didn't have any. Actually,
I said that last episode.
That was the driest cry.
Last episode, I'm like, this is Evelyn and her shady butt. But
girl, only people I know are reality stars that cry with dry eyes. I promise you they never have any tears. It's so annoying. Like, okay, you gonna actually cry or what? Like, shut up.
But you know what was kind of funny though? After all this, of course, that girl didn't even get a makeover, and I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. I would have walked out too.
I would have
cussed her out. I would have ripped her that chick a new one.
But you know what the thing is?
But you know what? I like Cristen though, because and then some people get on reality stars like, oh, maybe they're not built for this show because they cry. I prefer somebody who show their emotions.
Genuine. It's genuine. It's not
sincere.
Fake. It's not fake.
Yeah.
It's phony. But the girl Cristen, she did not get the makeover. And Jackie, remember the girl was like, I should give you a makeover instead.
Yeah.
She was telling
Jackie was like, no.
Yeah.
And that was shade.
Yeah.
That was shade.
She was throwing it at, because Jackie could do some little touching up here and there. But
I'm not saying she couldn't use it.
Right.
But you wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole the way you behave.
I just love how the fact that she didn't go up to Tami or Evelyn, or even Shaunie, like, oh, you know what? Let me go shopping.
And then when they called her out, she still was being an ass to Cristen and me.
Well, yeah, she was.
When they was all in the kitchen, and she was pretending like she was sorry, but she really wasn't.
She wasn't sorry.
She wasn't.
And the fact that if you only there for a job, then why are you hanging out with them for dinner?
Yep.
So it was like pre-planned for her to be staying there some kind of way. Yep. I don't know how or why. Mm-hmm. And you're not a basketball wife, so you messed around with some players or whatever, because she mentioned that. The girls go out to dinner.
Yeah.
And she
wears way too much makeup.
Yeah.
Did you see her confessional look?
Girl.
I wonder if we could pull a picture for that. I'm going to see if I can pull a picture for her confessional, because if I can't, then y'all just work with me, because she had a ton of eyeshadow on. Her eyebrows I hate when they draw their eyebrows on so thick.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be no stylist you cannot be a stylist of your makeup.
Maybe that's why she do men. I mean, like she
because she had Meek Mill and Rick Ross and some more people.
Yeah,
Wale.
Yeah,
I love Wale.
and the other dude.
They all on Maybach music. Also, maybe she just do the dudes from Maybach.
Yeah, because if she gonna dress a chick, it's probably gonna be a video vixen.
So let's get to the good stuff. Who is she banging? What basketball player was she talking about?
I don't know, but Shaunie kept how
Shaunie said, "I know who it is." Okay, so she said he was the number one. He is or was the number one guy.
Yes, he
Three
had
kids.
Right, was dealing with this guy. He had kids.
3 kids. She said 3.
She did say 3. Okay, but I remember she said I loved him. She kept saying,
and then she also said they weren't married.
No, they weren't married, but they broke up.
But now they are married, I think.
Yeah, they're married now. But remember, she said they broke up the day before the wedding.
Yeah.
So that
made me think it was Dwayne Wade, because Dwayne Wade got 3 sons plus the baby he had with the Asia chick, Asia, who on this show.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then I stopped. I said maybe it ain't Dwayne Wade. But she said it's a top guy. So some people was naming some random names, and I was like, that's not a top guy though.
Right.
Because a top guy means even
Wade.
if you don't watch basketball, you would know who the person is. Who was that one guy, the real light-skinned guy who can hit a 3-pointer from anywhere?
Is that Curry?
Yes. So then I thought maybe it's him, but then I remember him and his wife been married for a minute, and they only got 2 kids.
Yeah, they got.
So it ain't him.
What
then
about
I crossed
LeBron?
him off the list. Then
LeBron.
I got to LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's the first one that came to my head.
3 names. Dwayne Wade, 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Gabrielle. I don't even know if they really married.
Not on paper, but
he had 3 kids before they even got married.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second, LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his girlfriend is his wife is high school sweethearts, but they weren't married when he first got in the NBA.
Right.
And they have 3 kids, but before they got married, I don't think they had their daughter. I think their daughter came after they got married. Mm-hmm. So that could cross him off the list.
Yeah.
Then I came to Kobe.
I was thinking about Kobe too because he is in LA.
Because she said was a top player. She didn't say is.
She kept saying was. So you know what? It makes
Kobe
sense.
is retired.
Well, it makes sense how Shaunie would know who she's talking about.
Because Shaq and Kobe played on the same team.
It would make sense.
And then, but the only thing with Kobe is they 3rd kid is either an infant or she was
a brand
pregnant.
new baby.
It's a brand new baby.
Yeah.
So it could cross Kobe off the list because when this was filmed, she said Vanessa would probably have still been pregnant.
Yeah, that's true.
So then they would only have 2.
Right.
But it would make sense that it's Kobe. Because she said a top. See, people was naming random people, and I was like, that don't make sense. Because that don't sound like a top player to me.
And it's only a few. It's only a handful of them. So
then I was thinking about that guy, Chris Paul, but I don't know how many kids he has.
No, I don't know him. I don't know him.
I know he got at least 2. He may have 3. And him and his wife, they are a cute couple to me. But I heard that they had split for a minute. I'm not sure, though.
The fact
that might not be true, though. It might not be him.
But the fact that
because his family seemed super low-key.
Well, what is it about this side chick status?
But why do they think it's cute?
I mean, like, this person apparently is not going to leave.
It keeps taking me back to either LeBron or Dwayne Wade.
I'm thinking it's LeBron. I don't want to put that out there because I don't know if it's true, but I was thinking LeBron's the first person that came to my mind.
Right. LeBron was the first one that came to my mind, too. LeBron and Kobe was the first people that came.
Too.
Because she said was. Which made me think Kobe.
Yeah.
But when she said 3 kids and they wasn't always married, I thought LeBron.
Yes.
But what made me think of Dwayne Wade was the fact that he does have 3 kids.
Yeah.
They just got married recently.
Yeah. Which would make sense.
And he already had 3 kids before they got married because them not Gabriel's kids.
But you have to think about it.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
Because that would put 2 of his baby mom or 2 of his side chicks on the same show.
Ooh.
Her and an Asia chick.
It would make
Asia, whatever her name
is. Asia, it would make sense.
That would be 2 of his side chicks on the same show.
The fact is that he just got married to Gabriel, right?
But are they really married?
I don't know. But we'll just say that they are for the sake of how she was crying. Like, it's recent. It's like within the last couple of, year.
It feel recent. She said they slept together the day before the wedding.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they broke things off.
Now, that would make people want to know who she's talking about just to know what dirty dog cheated on his girl the day before the wedding.
Oh, my God, girl.
What dirty
And that
dog?
shows you how much of a rat this girl is. And she's admitting all of this.
But the dude is just as much a rat as she is, because the dudes always get a pass. Well, but this would mean the dude is just as much of a dog because you slept with her the day before your wedding.
I get it, and I ain't giving her, but you amongst a group of wives, ex-wives,
divorced,
about to be a wife, girlfriend, at least, or a mother
baby
of the child of the mother. You know, just the fact.
Oh, if Kiana was at the table, they should have had Kiana there. You know, Kiana would have been like, really?
Oh, she would.
Why wasn't Kiana there?
I don't know, but she would have gone because Evelyn don't really know her like that.
They should have invited Kiana.
Yeah, they should have.
They could have kept
the other chick.
Yeah, the one who
the text chick.
Yeah,
but
the text girl.
Right. They could have brought her to the brought her to.
They should have had Kiana there.
But that whole
okay, so she was drunk crying over a guy that she not with.
Mm-hmm.
Then so Malaysia said she gotta go to the bathroom.
And Cristen, you could tell she was uncomfortable being there.
She just did. She was mad because Jackie asked the girl to stay.
Yeah, and she sat next to Jackie, didn't she?
Yep.
Wow.
Jackie
they started
like
having
fake friend.
Yeah, they started having a
first you lied
Jackie,
to her,
right? And then Cristen confronted Jackie about that. Like, I thought you didn't know about this.
Yes. First you lied about knowing about the makeover. Now you sitting next to the chick who was dogging her because she didn't want to get the makeover. And you kick in, and then you gonna ask the chick to stay.
And the girl stayed. Y'all go out to dinner. So Cristen was already like, I'll come with you. So Cristen come back to the table. Guess who come back?
Cristen was moving so fast.
Yeah.
Like she didn't want no parts of that.
No. And I don't blame her. But Malaysia come back with Brandi.
And that moment happened so fast because Evelyn,
she's like,
Shaunie just turned her head like, you want to leave?
You ready to go? And Tami got up. Evelyn got up. And Shaunie got up. The reason why Evelyn got up is because Tami's her girl.
I was just about to say, a lot of people was throwing Evelyn shade, like, why she get up?
But can you imagine? Right? Can you imagine if somebody that comes to the table that your friend don't like and has an issue with, and you done,
if you get up, walk away,
I'm gonna walk away too, because I don't want no parts with this person. I don't want to get. My loyalty is to my friend, not you. Exactly. I don't want to get to know you.
Bye.
Because I've already heard what you done.
Bye. See ya.
So Brandi come back and she obviously is like, what's going on? Blah blah blah.
But why did they follow them outside?
I don't know. And the fact that
I love Malaysia, but this was not your moment.
This
Malaysia
was the part that had me conflicted with Malaysia, because I'm like, they told you, they said it, and Shaunie was like
twice. Tami told you twice.
Tami done told you twice, but the rest of the girls, that have a problem with Brandi was like, I don't want no parts of her. I don't want a relationship with her. Well, basically, Tami said that. And, Shaunie don't need no relationship with her anyway. So, the fact, and then if Evelyn is not going to have one either.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the other girls. But I know Malaysia, obviously told Brandi to meet us at Palm Springs. Probably called her, texted her, said something. Because I don't want to be here by myself.
Right.
I get that. But that's not right. Because
at the end of the day,
these girls got a problem with that girl.
Listen, I will say this. This is Shay speaking. Okay. I want to make it clear. I am a huge, huge fan of Malaysia.
Brandi.
Malaysia, you was dead wrong.
Yes, she was.
They told you, listen, at the end of the day, if you wanted to hang out with your friend that much, you should have invited her to Palm Springs and said, let's me and you go do some stuff together.
But listen.
You don't have to show up at their function.
That's what I was going to say.
To me, Brandi's starting to look thirsty.
Yeah.
Brandy looking thirsty. Because you trying to hang out with a clique of girls who tell you they want nothing to do with you. You looking thirsty.
Yeah.
What you should have done was just been like, girl, come to Palm Springs. You get a hotel room. I'm already sleeping on the bunk bed.
Right. We'll meet up later because I'm amongst a group of women who, are having more fun than I am, and I feel like maybe I just need to get away from them. The fact that you brought this girl in,
and Malaysia gonna say, I don't care how nobody feel. That's kind of why I love Malaysia, because she really don't care.
Don't care.
I love Malaysia. But at this point, I'm gonna still tell you wrong. You my favorite on the show, but you was wrong as hell. This woman looked you in your face 2 times now.
Told you
she don't want nothing to do with your girl. Everybody, Shaunie don't want nothing to do with her because she called Shaunie the B word.
Right.
Evelyn don't know her, but Evelyn's loyalty
with both of them. So
Evelyn's loyalty is to Shaunie and to Tami.
So it makes sense.
Well, it ain't really to Tami because they ain't really cool like that. They faking it.
Right.
But Evelyn's loyalty is to Shaunie.
Right.
You call Shaunie the B word. So when Shaunie ready to go, because Shaunie don't rock with you like that.
Right.
So Evelyn gonna roll with her friend. Tami don't rock with you because she feel like you instigated a situation. Now Tami was wrong for her behavior in Portugal, but you did instigate that situation.
Yeah.
So They have a right not to like you.
But they're not going to welcome you back, basically.
So you look parched.
And then,
you look dehydrated and thirsty.
And the fact that she ran out, once the girls went out, you know, Tami had to go out and have her cigarette. Calm her down.
Right.
So she's standing there, and Brandi's walking up to, like, what's the problem? Like, you trying. You got the match.
You trying.
You got the match. You got the match, and it's gas.
Yeah.
Like,
you trying my patience.
You literally about to set a fire, and you don't.
Yeah, she about to light some fireworks.
You don't want to do that because you got.
I just did not understand. And then it was Malaysia's idea to follow them.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Why are you?
First of all, you shouldn't have brought her.
I didn't get that part.
I love Malaysia to death, but you was wrong, Bobo.
Like, there's no way you can mend this friendship because they don't care for her.
And then you gonna pop up with the girl. If you knew you was gonna pop up with her, you shouldn't have brought it up at that table.
Yeah.
When y'all was doing the what was the game?
Never ever have I ever.
Yeah. When that you knew you was gonna pop up with that girl. Mm-hmm. So you should have just not even brought it up. You should have just popped up with her because you knew you was gonna do it anyway. Exactly. So why ask them how they feel about her if you don't really care?
But that's what I meant. That's what made me feel like with Malaysia, like you already had that pre-planned.
Right. You
just wanted to get some inside info because maybe you never know if Malaysia gonna be passed at this point. She might be passing. They don't like you because they thought you set them up.
No, she said it when they got outside.
Oh,
Brandi was like, "What's your problem with me?"
She did say that.
Yeah.
She did say that.
So then next episode they gonna get into it. Well, they don't look like they get into it. Brandi mad because she getting ignored, and she was like, "Are y'all
nobody gonna talk to me?
Are y'all threatened?"
Yeah.
Tammy will drag you. I don't know. Brandi will put up a fight. That might be a fight where you see Tammy really have to work for it.
But it's 3 against 1 though.
Shaunie ain't jumping in.
No, she probably wouldn't.
Shaunie and Evelyn don't like Tammy enough to fight.
I don't know, but this Shaunie don't like this girl though.
Yeah, but Shaunie not about to risk getting sued.
Oh yeah, because she is a producer, right?
She not about to risk that. She got that Shaq money. She not about to risk that. Shaunie not jumping in. The only way Shaunie would probably jump in is if Tammy was getting jumped.
Yeah.
But even if Malaysia jumped in, I think that they would try to break it up.
Yeah, Evelyn have it go there.
Evelyn would fight if Shaunie was fighting. I don't think Evelyn would fight for Tammy.
I don't know. I think she probably would, just to get some aggression out, maybe.
Or she might fight for the look of it, how she look on camera.
Yeah.
But okay. But my thing is, I don't understand why you even show up. You look so thirsty to be accepted by some people who don't want you around.
She knows that. She just acting.
It doesn't matter how many times the Basketball Wives producers bring you around. If the girls on the show don't rock with you, you're gonna be standing there looking crazy. Now it would be one thing if we could defend Brandi and be like, she a cool chick. Mm-hmm. Y'all should give her a chance.
Right.
But I don't really like Brandi. And I have yet to find anybody on social media the only thing I've seen about people really say about Brandi is that the reason why Tammy don't like her is because she won't kiss Tammy ass. She won't kiss Shaunie ass. But if I was Shaunie, okay, maybe Shaunie has been wrong in certain things, but the way Brandi spoke to her was still disrespectful. So I still wouldn't want to be cool with you. No. And if I was Brandi, I wouldn't want to be cool with Shaunie because they was disrespectful to each other. Mm-hmm. And the same situation with Brandi and Tammy. They was disrespectful to each other. I wouldn't want to be friends with you just as much as you don't want to be friends with me. I don't understand why she want to be friends with them so bad. They was rude to you. You was rude to them.
I don't know why. It's like you can't mix several personalities together and expect everybody to get along.
Girl, I was just watching it like,
please stop doing that. Because everybody is not going to get along.
But what's weird is now the Basketball Wives of Miami have taken over LA's show.
It is weird.
Miami has clicked up and took over LA.
But I remember.
And it's all because Shaunie is a producer.
Well, yeah. She had to bring them girls out there. Because Miami was dead by that point. You know what I mean? It was dead by that point.
But Miami wasn't dead because their ratings sucked. They was dead because they slapped that girl on national television at the Kentucky Derby.
And they made it look very unprofessional. I mean, unprofessional.
But that's the one thing I would say that I don't like. I don't like how Miami has come in and basically steamrolled LA's show.
And it's cliquish.
It's real high school. Mm-hmm. Like they all look like they haven't graduated high school yet. Yep. That's the only thing I really I will side with Brandi.
Yeah.
Because y'all Miami chicks have come and taken over the LA girls show.
Yeah.
And that's not cute because y'all had LA holding it down when Miami got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So now y'all just gonna show up and take over their stuff. Now that's not cute.
Not cute.
And you can't defend that for Shaunie, Evelyn, or Tami because that's exactly what they have done.
But that's what has happened. And then you got, okay, so really, basically, you got Shaunie, Evelyn, Tami, right?
Yep.
Then you got, we're gonna put everybody that we see going across the screen. You got Shaunie, Evelyn, Tami, and Malaysia.
It's one more. Jackie.
And Jackie. You got Cristen.
Think about it though. The 5 people who are on the lineup of the show, 3 of them are from Miami.
Right, and Malaysia and Jackie are
the only LAs.
Are the only ones. I can't speak for the new girls because
first of all,
they're
Kiana
new.
Green should have been there. Why wasn't she there?
I don't know.
Why y'all keep introducing us to people and then cutting them out of the scenes?
And then same thing with Elena. Like you started
liking people. No, I didn't like Elena. They could have kept her.
But you got Asia in this little montage thing on VH1, .com or whatever.
Okay, so next episode, Asia gonna say that she had an abortion and she really didn't have a miscarriage. First of all, even if it's true, why would you do that to your sister?
Because they don't get along. It's some shade there.
But I would never out my sister.
And then you gonna tell Jackie, the one that got the biggest mouth,
who's supposed to be her friend.
Mm-hmm. You could tell
Jackie ain't nobody friend.
She is not a friend
because
she is not a friend.
I'm not even gonna do it. But let me tell you something. If I knew my sister was telling a lie, I'd pull my sister's, because I really do have a sister. I would pull my sister aside and be like, "You wrong.
Yeah.
And you need to tell the truth to something, whatever. But I'm not gonna go to people you just getting cool with who don't even know you and out you and then out you on national television.
Right. And
Asia,
that's a personal
but I
story.
already knew Asia was shady because you just had a baby by a married man.
Right.
So I already knew you was shady because you Dwayne Wade's baby.
But you gonna spread a personal rumor that probably never happened.
Excuse me.
And this girl's trying to get over that?
Listen. Asia, I already don't like you. I already don't like you for the fact that you sleeping. I don't respect any chick who's sleeping with married men or men is in a relationship, and I don't care that you use the fact that he rich to do it.
Yes.
I already don't respect you. Mm-hmm. But the fact that you would do that to your sister, whether your sister right or wrong, that's your sister.
But that's none of nobody else's business.
I would call my sister out and be like, in a one-on-one conversation, you was wrong for that. But I would never out my sister to some people.
But that's nobody's business.
Even if you're not cool with her like that.
Right.
Like, you a snake of a sister.
Yeah, she is.
So, next episode is going to be crazy.
Yep. It sure is.
We didn't got to talk about this damn near an hour. We was needed with this episode.
Yeah, this episode definitely. I mean, it was
Evelyn
Evelyn
annoyed the hell out of me with that fake ass.
That Sanaya shit got on my damn nerves.
Yes. The stylist, she can't style herself.
No, she can't style anybody.
Jackie got on my nerves for lying when she could have just told the truth.
She could have told Cristen like I was there and I kept trying to tell them that that's not a good idea.
Why you ain't just tell?
Why didn't you just say that?
And then it came out like 5 seconds later that you lied.
Right.
Then Brandi got on my nerves because you looking super thirsty, trying to hang out with some people that you don't even
want to be around you.
You don't like them and they don't like you, but you steady trying to hang out with them.
Right.
Then Tami get on my nerves because why are you trying to blame her for your behavior in Portugal? She's wrong for instigating, but you're wrong for your own behavior. Malaysia got on my nerves because I love Malaysia.
But she keep trying to bring people together that's not going to get along.
Girl, everybody got on my nerves this episode.
Yeah, it was.
And then watching Evelyn, Tami, and Shaunie just basically click up the same way they did in Miami.
Right.
Remember how they did Royce and all the girls in Miami? They doing it all over again in LA.
Yeah,
so the 3 of them annoyed the hell out of me because they doing to the LA girls what they did in Miami. And I do not want to. They gonna make me stop watching Basketball Wives because they gonna come on this show and take over and not be inclusive to the point where they're making these other girls feel intimidated because they're the originals. But you're not the originals of LA.
It's two different shows.
If you want to click up like you did in Miami, you need to go back
to Miami.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. But Jennifer's supposed to be on some more episodes, so I can't wait to see that. But they done annoyed the hell out of me with this episode. Oh my God. Please stop with this cliquish behavior because it's going to make me turn off to this show. And I'm going to stop watching it.
I know. I feel you.
I'm going to stop watching it. But anyway, so we hope y'all enjoyed. Let us know how y'all felt about it.
Leave a comment below. Let us know what y'all thought about this episode because this show was crazy. It was a mess.
Yes, and we have other shows too that we recap or whatever. So if you want to check those out, go to writersvlogs.com.
Yep, and it's writersvlogs.com.
Yes.
With a V.
Yes. So check that out. Let us know what you think, and we will holla at y'all next time.
Talk to y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for coming to Writers Vlogs.
In the description box, you'll find
Links to our social media,
blog.
and anything else you need to know.
Be sure to rate,
Comment,
and subscribe to our channel. Mwah.